You guys had a great 2020. Biden won the state. That wasn't necessarily true in other states, other swing states, Florida, North Carolina. What lessons can you teach other Democratic parties about what they can do now to help maybe change those results in 4 years from now?
My number one piece of advice to every state who's thinking about the long term is to start now instead of waiting until 2024 about the next presidential election. And the biggest thing that we did in Wisconsin, my predecessor chair launched, is this neighbor-to-neighbor Obama-style field program, organizing year-round, where you hire staff not to knock on doors or call volunteers to knock on doors. You hire staff to find local leaders who want to take responsibility to launch a team in their own community. And that neighborhood team then recruits the volunteers, and the volunteers then talk to voters. By doing that for 4 continuous years, we got to election day. It was like we planted a seed 4 years ago, and it turned into a mighty tree with the trunk and branches and little branches and little branches, and then the leaves everywhere. We had more than 300 neighborhood teams that were doing direct voter contact on election day in 2020, and that's something that's the result of patient work, my predecessor and I both doing a lot of work to raise funds, of people chipping in, of believing that it's worth putting in time and making financial contributions to build infrastructure, not just to rally around in the final stretch. So start now and use this neighborhood team model. It's so powerful because it really builds leadership. You have to kind of give power away to build power. And that's how Democrats win. That's my number one thing.